The time is just gone 9:56 as we continue and we proceed to the final segment of this morning's edition of News and Views right here on Salam Media. And we've seen since this Holocaust and this genocide has been taking place in Gaza, right across South Africa in terms of creating awareness. And this is not only in terms of physical presence, marches, and or all the other campaigns that have been running, but also looking at making the world and the country aware of what is actually unfolding in Gaza using many other different means, creative means as well, billboards, advertising. We've even seen the pro-Zionist lobby in South Africa capturing certain shopping complexes. There are certain areas where they have put up the Israeli flag. They're putting up pictures of so-called victims, and they talk about hostages. And let us get the language right that these are not hostages, these are prisoners of war. So I think it's important for us to get the terminology, but also at the same time to expose the Zionist regime for who they are and for what they are. And this is the reason why we are talking with the Forsberg Muslim Youth Organization, this huge billboard. Genocide is real, ethnic cleansing is real, occupation is real. There are graphics, and this is coming up on the screen right now for you to see. Muhammad Amin Minti, chairperson of FMYO. Jazakallah khairan so much, my brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the listeners as well.
Yes, Alhamdulillah, to make sure that we continue raising awareness and the in your face type of campaigns. And this is what billboards do. And we see this huge billboard that has come through and sending a very, very powerful message, sending a very, very powerful, profound message, and obviously calling this brutality, this genocide for what it is. It is genocide, it is ethnic cleansing, it is occupation. So just take us through this whole initiative, Mohammed Amin.
The thing is, there's only 30,000 Jews in this country. And we as Muslims, we are so many. And we cannot stand for what was happening, especially in the media. We needed to do something and really make a bold statement. As Muslims, this is the least that we can do for Palestine, I think, in South Africa. And we really had to send a message through to them that what they are doing is not correct. And that land belongs to the people of Palestine. That is what they're fighting for. And it is genocide what they're doing. And we can't sit back and just let them do what they want to, even in this country, with the small amount of people that they are. And I think we have made a bold stand as Muslims in this country.
Yes, and also, with the bold stand, obviously, to make sure that the message go across. And this is the reason why this billboard, and it's huge. It's a massive billboard. It actually stands out. Just tell us, where is this billboard positioned, Mohammed Amin?
If you go in the double decker, going from the north to the south, just after the Johannesburg police station, it is on your left hand side.
And clearly, it is very, very visible for motorists that are driving through, Alhamdulillah. And again, it is the messaging that is important, and it is also at the same time exposing the Zionist regime for who they are.
Yeah, 100%. I'd just like to bring you into switch. So up to this morning, we had 1.5 million on Twitter. Okay, so it's gone worldwide. Okay, yeah, I mean we've had messages from America, we've had from everywhere. All right, and I think it's really that's the least that we have done for the people of Palestine. And inshallah, with the help of Almighty, we will be putting up a few more billboards. We are looking at a few more that have to go up. There is another one that's supposed to go up on Malibongwe. It will probably go up today. And there's a few going up in a few other cities as well. And we have to take a stance. And I think we need to be aware and we need to do at least something for the Muslim Ummah at large, all over the world. And we
Well,
feel our little contribution that we can do, we should do that.
I know I can hear the passion on your side. I can actually hear it in your voice as well. And I think all of us are feeling exactly the same. You know, we are disgusted. We are feeling every emotion that a human being can actually feel in terms of sadness, watching the tragedy unfold, the heartbreak, the heartache. We see it right across the entire country. And, again, we look at it as our Islamic duty also to expose this. We can't be there physically, and we know the hadith is clear that if you see an evil, stop it with your hands. If you can't do that, stop it with your tongue, or feel bad in your heart, or make dua as well. And this is part and parcel of actually raising our voices in terms of creating. So this is an Islamic duty as well as Muslims, and also as humanity at large, as human rights, as people who are passionate about human rights. So all of this put together, alhamdulillah, this is clearly a wonderful initiative, Muhammad Amin.
I mean, even if you look at non-Muslims, with us going out there, a lot of non-Muslims don't know the true story and don't know. And I think Palestine has been showcased in the whole world. When you look at it, when you look at what has happened, when you look at Al Jazeera, I mean, it is sad. It is sad. It is very, very sad. But Allah knows best. Allah has His plans, and Allah will do whatever is best for us all as Muslims. That's all we got to remember. Make dua for them. Keep them in our hearts and in our thoughts. That's the little that we can do as Muslims. Really, it's very, very sad that humanity can do something to another human being. Very sad. And when you think about it, we as Muslims had given safeguard to the Jews all over the world when they were persecuted. And they have forgotten. They have forgotten that. They have forgotten that. Inshallah, Allah make it easy for the people of Palestine. Allah bless them. They are
Ameen,
fighting. They are
Jazakallah.
fighting our war. They are fighting the war for the whole Muslim Ummah. And believe it, if they had the ammunition, they wouldn't need one of us. They are so powerful. The Iman is so strong. When you look at them, you cannot believe how strong they are. Because all that, they only think about Allah first.
Well, certainly, Mohammed. I mean, in fact, again, like I said, I just hear it in your voice, really. And, Allah Ta'ala make it easy, inshallah. We continue making dua. We must continue doing whatever we can, in whatever way we can, to raise our voices, to amplify their voices, to speak out on their behalf, because they are making the ultimate sacrifice. They are playing with their blood. They are playing with their lives, all of that. And, like you mentioned, that Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala has chosen them, and we've heard them over and over again saying that, what, we don't need your weapons. But it is actually said that the Zionists, you need Zionist permission to even get one glass of water or a grain of food into Gaza. And that is the sad part. They said the fight, we will take that fight. Ismail Hania made it very, very clear that this is not only about the Palestinians, this is not only about the Arab world, this is not about the Muslim Ummah, but central to this is what is in my heart and your heart, the passion, Masjidul Aqsa. This is about Masjidul Aqsa, and this is the reason why they even called it Tufan Aqsa. They called it the Al Aqsa flood, and Allah Ta'ala has chosen them to look after the honor, the dignity of Masjidul Aqsa on behalf of you, myself, and 2 billion Muslims right across the entire world.
I must thank Salam Media. What you people are doing is great. We need all the media houses, all the Muslim media houses to do this because it is necessary for us to be there. As little as we are, but with Allah's help, we are very powerful. We will win. We will win, inshallah. We will liberate Palestine, and there is no doubt about that. That is a fact. It will happen.
No, inshallah. And also, I think we'd like to say Jazakallah to you. And obviously, we'd like, and this is a call I'm making to you, Brother Muhammad Amin, as a chairperson of the FMYO. We've got a campaign coming up next week, inshallah. We've got Dr. Mez Gilbert coming to South Africa. He is going to be in Johannesburg. And, this is our personal invitation to you, to the FMYO as well, to be part and parcel of the campaign. We've got on Wednesday, when he arrives, Wednesday evening in Omonde, inshallah, that will be the first campaign that we will be running. So, inshallah, just from your organization, the support in your organization as well, this is an open invitation to you as well, my brother.
Jazakallah, we will be there. We will be on the forefront, inshallah.
Ameen,
Take it
Ameen,
from
inshallah.
Jazakallah for the opportunity, and may Allah help the Muslims of Palestine in every way. And we must make
Ameen,
dua for them.
Ameen. Inshallah, and today being the blessed day of Jummah, let us get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let us raise our hands. Let us make dua. Dua is the most powerful weapon of the Muslim Ummah as well. And have yourself a wonderful Jummah. Allah ta'ala take you, my brother, and the organization from strength to strength. Allah ta'ala accept all your efforts. Allah reward your efforts as well with the best of rewards.
Jazakallah. Ameen.
Ameen. Assalamu alaikum
Assalamu
wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Muhammad, I mean, Minty, and really we can hear the emotion, we can hear the passion in the voice, and this has actually touched people very, very deeply. It has touched the heart, it has touched their very, very core, where we cannot sit still, we cannot see this genocide unfolding, we cannot see the slaughter of human beings. The other day I spoke to Abir Zayad, and she mentioned that to me. She says, even in Al Quds, even in Jerusalem, and it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens on this day of Jummah at Masjid al-Aqsa, where she says the people of Jerusalem are like standing in line. It's like the day of Qurbani, where they are standing like sheep. They are standing in line to be slaughtered. And this is the reality of the people of Palestine. Let us continue making dua. Let us reach out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all sincerity. Let us raise our hands. Let us get close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this blessed day of Jummah. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring ease to the ummah, and let us continue unwavering in our support in whatever way we can, in whatever way we can actually contribute, whether it's raising our voices, whether it's digging deep in our pockets, whether it's just continuing raising awareness and making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He eases the pain, He eases the plight of the people of Palestine and all those who have passed on, all those who have suffered on your behalf, on my behalf, who have given their life, who have given their blood, who have shed their blood, who have become shaheed, who have become martyrs, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the highest stages in Jannah, inshallah. And with that, we're going to be signing off from myself and the team here at Salam Media. It's been wonderful being with you on this day of Jummah. Let us recite abundant durood on our beloved Master Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let us recite Surah Kahf as well, as much as it is encouraged by our ulama. And next up is going to be Juz 25 by Sheikh Yasin Al Dosari. And with that, I'm signing off. Inshallah, we'll be in touch from myself and the team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.